What's up, YouTube? It's me, Sony Beats. I've been streaming kind of consistently, not really consistently, but at least once a month or once every weekend. And I haven't been streaming the past couple weekends because I almost lost everything on my computer. What happened was I was moving stuff from my laptop to my hard drive, which I usually do in January, but I was busy, so I was like, wow. While I have free time in late February, early March, I'll start doing it. So I've been moving stuff, and then one day something happened with Finder where it was like looped with the loading. It was taking forever to move one thing, so I tried to cancel it, and then Finder crashed, and I couldn't open Finder. I shut down the computer, and I was like, wow, I was just gonna restart it, but instead of just restarting it, I did need an update. So I clicked the update button, and then once it started restarting, the loading bar got stuck at like 10% for an hour or two, maybe even 3. I just came back and it was still loading. So I decided to restart the computer. And then when I restarted the computer, same thing happened, except it would turn off and on over and over again until it would stop. An exclamation point popped up, and then it said I had to take it into Apple or use another computer to revive or restore it. I waited a few days because I was busy, went to Apple. They tried to revive it, but it said something about disk volume. It said something about like a disk volume token not being owned by either user. And it said I had to delete everything off the computer in order to restore my computer. But luckily there was a shared disk utility thing I use. I got in there, bought one hard drive, moved everything to that, and then they restored my computer. I almost got everything. The one annoying thing was I tried to get all my applications and VSTs on the hard drive so that I wouldn't lose any of the format that I had or any of the like save sounds and all that, because I think all that gets wiped when you re-download them. But for some reason, after I took it in and they restored it and I came back, everything was gone on the hard drive, and it was 700 gigabytes lighter. That's why I don't like the lacy hard drive. I should have just I did end up going and buying the Samsung one just in case for the future, because I think it was a hard drive issue. It said it completed transferring it. I looked and it was there, and then when I plug it back in, it's all gone. So I don't know what happened. The past week, I've been just re-downloading all my VSTs, going back to my old beats, seeing if it played, and nothing was missing. Because you know, if you go in and the VST is missing, it just shows a box saying you can't find a VST. Then you got to go find it, and then I have to go log in over again. Some VSTs I still don't have like halftime because cable guys changed the website or they bought it or something. So now instead of using a serial code, you're supposed to have an account. Since I bought it before that, I don't have to count. So it's just a bunch of annoying shit that I have to go and do. And yeah, there's really no moral to the story. So there really is no moral to the story. Maybe the moral of the story is to back up your stuff incrementally instead of yearly. And maybe save your VSTs. I don't know, that's a lot of space, so save your VST somewhere else. But that's just an update. Wanted to let y'all know what happened. The people that do watch my videos, the 7 or 8 of y'all. And I hope to be posting more consistently. And this has made me realize I need to just put my beats out quicker instead of, so I got like 40 beats I have to master and then release. And instead of making those 40 beats, I have to just finish the 5 or 10 and get them out and then do another 5 or 10. Because then at least if my computer crashes and I do lose a project and everything, I have a mastered version out there somewhere. Even though I suck at mastering, so it would be nice to have the project file also, so that if I need to go make any tweaks or whatever. And also another lesson is to freeze and flatten all your sounds, because if you lose a VST, even for example with Apple, they updated from Intel to M1, and some VSTs don't work on M1 and they don't plan to update on M1. So you should probably freeze a lot of your sound so that if anything happens in the future, you don't really have to worry about the VST. And you can always just keep the VST version, it'll just be an audio version below. And I think that's what's gonna happen with the new Ableton update. They're using the freeze and flatten, but it's gonna be an option where you can just click it and it'll just mute this and freeze and flatten below instead of you having to copy it and then freeze and flatten it. So I'll save a lot of time. But that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, just a quick update. And thanks to all the people that support. If you're new here, check out all my songs and all the other beats on my second channel, Sony.wave, and watch one of these two videos right here. Peace.